You're listening to virtual interactive chat like you've never heard before. We are discussing issues from both sides of the political spectrum every night. Join us as we take on the two-party system.
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to the show. I'm David Sponheim, and today is a remote broadcast. We'll be uploading 30 minutes of the remote broadcast. And tonight will be a special moment to look back on our 10 years of broadcasting and realize that we've got many more to come. We are literally dedicated to daily show, and to show that, we're broadcasting this show at 12 frames per second. That's right. 640 by 360 resolution with 200 kbyte bit rate, just to get a signal out of a hotel that we're staying at. Now, this entire approach to doing a daily show is part of the dedication that we give you. Our normal show started back in 2008 with, thank you. Our normal show started in 2008, 6 to 8, just like this show. And we are doing a full 2 hours, even though I'm just recording 30 minutes of it, because we believe that we have to keep our ear to the pulse of America and listen to what's happening, because things aren't good. I just gave a huge amount of money, $5, to a bag lady who walked up to me and asked me to help her out because she was really, really in trouble financially. And I said, well, will $5 help? And she said, well, I actually need 10 to get a ride back to my home where I can actually, get my job, because if I don't get back at 11 o'clock, I'll lose my job, she said. So I gave her 5. I said, well, if you don't need the 5, I started to take the $5. I didn't give it to her yet. He says, no, give me the 5. So she took 5. And I thought that was really an indication that she needed that $5. It will make a big difference in her life. And she felt vindicated. Even though the woman pretended to be a bag person, she was dressed up really nice. So I think she's got a really good deal where she gets $5 by going to hotels and parking lots and hitting up people that have money. And then she goes over to the casino and plays, if there's a casino nearby, and plays that $5 on a $5 button or something. Who knows? You got to wonder what's going on in people's minds when they do that. But no, she was fairly upscale. And I figured I'd give her 5 just to get her going on her way. And she liked it, so she was happy about that. Hey there, Chemtrail Cowboy. Welcome. Today we were driving across the beautiful country, and we saw chemtrails everywhere. It was amazing. And as much as I really wish you didn't have to do that, like be hit with chemtrails daily, I think what they're doing really is they took the advice of a guy named David Keith, who is a professor at Harvard, a geoengineer, who claims that if you stick chemicals in the air, it's going to clean the air. Now, there's nothing more absurd than that. But the elitists decided that that's what would work. If they stuck chemicals in the air, they're somehow going to clean the air and reflect the sun. And I think we've got a lot of Democrats who are actually believing now that this is the way to solve the climate problem. And they're actually the same people that used to say that you were a whack job for believing there were chemtrails are saying that we should just spray the skies down. It'll help direct the sun away from us. That's going to be a very interesting thing. A Wi-Fi adapter, I don't really need that. Yeah. No, we've got more than enough. The throughput on our system is so low because everyone in this hotel is probably downloading movies right now. But I'll take a look at it. Thank you for the link, chat room. Yeah. Shopping in the U.S., go to Best Buy. Okay, we'll take a look at that. Thanks. But really, we're going to look for a better connection tomorrow. And whenever I get to a hotel, I'm going to check the connection. It's acting goofy. There's a lot of problems with the connection, but we are giving you a full 2 hours here, and I'm just recording the last 30 minutes. No, I gave her a $5 bill. Rodney. Yeah. I figured a crisp $5 bill was the best thing I can do, and it's the least I can do for somebody in real need. I was never a greeter at Walmart. No, I don't do that. We got a nice hotel. It was a very good package. We're going to have a spa tonight. It's going to be really nice. And we're trying to enjoy ourselves. So this is our vacation, but we wanted to touch base with you and talk to you about what was going on with our show. So being we're on vacation, we will be getting a Wi-Fi hotspot when we arrive at our area that we're going to be spending the summer. And we're going to have a good connection with a Wi-Fi hotspot. We have to get a proprietary Wi-Fi hotspot for the area we're in. Otherwise, we get toggled down. If you buy a Verizon one, they take you down to like a level 3, and you can barely broadcast. I know. Well, I'm at least doing a show, even though it's dropping signal strength. So a free phone app can show us where signal strength is the strongest. Good. That'll be good. I'll show Sarah that as well. Thanks for the tip. Yeah. But right now, we're kind of in chill zone because Donald Trump is trying to start... Thank you, Vrill. Donald Trump is trying to start a war with Iran to take our mind off of his incredible problem with Russia. And the fact that everything he says and does is a lie, he constantly has areas where it's turning up where he looks illegally involved. So this whole diversion with Iran is pretty low for him to just run with this idea to keep our minds off of what's really happening. And that's unfortunate. And like I said earlier, people in America seem like they're zombified, that they don't even care about what's happening. They're almost overstimulated by the news. And I think the fluoridation of our population has been going on for some time. And a lot of people are heavily fluoridated. So we're looking at a nation that's kind of like listless and going nowhere, with a leader that simply lies incessantly and covers for his lies with more lies. So we couldn't be in a worse place if we tried. I knew you were a member of the V-Real Society. I know. That's right. I see that. So all of these ideas that we keep coming up with, and they're stolen by Trump, really just shows you that we keep coming up with great ideas that are bastardized by a guy who doesn't even know how to implement them. We'll try Starbucks, yeah. Whatever I have to do to get a better connection, because this sucks. But I'm glad I was able to touch base with you on Monday, because we are on a big road trip. And we want to make sure that you know that we're up and running every day, no matter what. So we will be up and running at 6 o'clock Pacific time till 8 tomorrow. Our modified schedule until we get a good connection. As soon as I get a good connection, it'll be 6 to 8. It'll be expanded to 6 to 9. But 6 to 8 was our original show, and we never really wanted to deviate from that, but we did anyway. And I've been giving you 9 hours a night of my time for many years now, so I don't mind doing that again, but we'd have to get a better connection. I'm not a Walmart employee. I've never worked at Walmart. No, we did not stream Saturday night, Daryl. I'm not medicated, no. We're just at a very relaxing time in a local hotel. And it turned out that our signal strength is so low that we had to broadcast at this broken rate. So I know, Rodney, you're very fond of Sarah. I can see that. All right. Well, this is kind of a turning point in our country's history when you think about how they've managed to put us in a very vulnerable position with a president that doesn't even know what he's doing. And if you don't realize that by now, then you don't know what you're doing, unfortunately. Yeah, those of you who support Donald Trump are losing a hold of reality. His relationship with Meng, basically charging her with a crime for Huawei's activities with Iran is cavalcading into more and more problems. They want to end the extradition proceedings that Trudeau himself doesn't want to do. But Trump wants her extradited, and it's causing such a rift in our relations with China that I don't even know if we're going to recover from this. It's bad. Yeah, it's bad. But bear in mind, we're giving you very little here tonight. 2 hours is all we can do. Okay? It's bad. I wish I had better Wi-Fi guys, but I don't, and it's not really something I can correct. Yeah, Sarah's going to say hi to you. Yeah, she's on a road trip. So. Thank you. So we're trying to just relax and enjoy. Yeah.
Thank you all for continuing to watch our show. We really appreciate your dedication and support to our show. And David, we appreciate your dedication to the show as well, even especially broadcasting even on a low Wi-Fi.
Yeah, 12 frames per second.
And I appreciate your dedication to me going on this road trip with me.
I really
and your dedication to America.
I want to make this a great road trip for you. And we're going to be doing a lot of fun things. Sarah's excited about this trip. She gets 2 months off, being she's a teacher, and we thought we'd hit the road and experiment with Wi-Fi. Obviously, this is the first experiment. Turns out we need a much better signal, and we've been getting links here that'll give us, here's a particular type of Wi-Fi analysis software that's available, and another one that's actually a hardwired system available at Best Buy. So we'll take a look at those links. We're also getting a hotspot this summer when we get to our destination. So that'll be good. Oh, thank you. You're so sweet. Oh, well, let me give you the mic and talk for a bit, because we got about 12
just
minutes.
A nice little small voice. I can talk to you all. I really, I've had a wonderful time with David. I'm enjoying, I love my life. I really appreciate my friends and my, and of course I really appreciate David very much. And, he's so wonderful. And I'm, it's really a joy. And I really, lately I've been thinking, this is very cool because I can totally enjoy my life. I've been thinking sometimes I think, oh, well, maybe I should go into a different profession because other professions might pay more or something. But how many professions have this amount of time off where I can relax and recuperate and recover and enjoy the couple months of time away from work and then go into work rejuvenated and refreshed, and I really just love my job as well. And I appreciate that people are beginning to value teachers and the effort that we put in. I did not bingoitis. I appreciate that very much. So that I have teachers, they say they take their work home with them. And so it ends up being that they work all that extra time that most people think, they, only work 9 months, but they do so much outside of school hours that it's like they work the same as a private sector, but we squeeze it all into 9 months so that we can take some time off. Anyway, we don't do that. No other couples are coming. The only people that David and I really have in our life is you, so that's really good. We enjoy you very much. I will do my best. We'll go for a swim. That's probably, David will enjoy that because his swim spa has been out of commission at the house for a while, so he'll enjoy going for a swim. That's how I will rock his world. We have just a really good relationship, so it's not like, anyway. Welcome back,
Thank
David.
you. He's got some coffee. But yeah, these broadcasts, we're going to upload this low-res version
Yeah,
to
it's
YouTube for
fine.
the fun of it. Yeah.
Yeah. And thank you guys for joining us.
It's going to be out here. It's okay.
Oh, okay. Yes, it does, Bangalitis. We might just go in the jacuzzi tonight.
We're looking for a little bit of fun here, and we took a time off from our vacation to give you this low-resolution video because it's something that, the least we can do.
Yeah, exactly.
But 2 hours was originally our show, and it expanded out to 9 hours. After 7, 8 years, 9 years, we were up to 10 hours, or 9 hours a show.
Try and toggle it back a little bit.
Well, for the summer, we're going to toggle it back to 6 to 9, but we're shooting for a better signal tomorrow night, so check back with us tomorrow night for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. That will be good.
Every night we're dedicated to a better signal, so hopefully we'll be able to pull this off. This isn't the only remote broadcast we've done. We've done a lot of, back 7 years ago, we went traveling around the country and visited a bunch of people, and we actually met supporters. But the best we can do is just what we can do, and that's all we can deliver on. If this was more important that we'd reach you every single second of the day, we would be doing it. But as you know, we are heavily censored in America, and there's not a lot we can do to get that censorship to stop. Being the people, the powers that be, really want us to stop, and we're not going to stop. So we're going to keep this show going even if we have a bad signal.
Yes, the spa is a jacuzzi. Like a sit down in a jacuzzi. That's what a spa is.
Yeah.
It's not a massage or anything like that.
Right. So there's no one's offering us a day spa down there.
No, David needs to save his back. He's not going to carry me over any threshold anytime soon, especially because I've gained a little bit of weight. So.
Well, you're still very close
I'm
to the
still
person
good,
I
though.
met when I first met you.
Probably.
She
Yeah.
looks the same as I met her 20 years ago, if you can believe that.
Thank you.
That's amazing. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we met 20 years ago.
That's pretty cool.
I can give Sarah a little shoulder massage.
I can give
no,
David a
I can't do it with your... Let's see.
That's so lovely. Thank you so much. Here, I'll hold this. That way you can use both hands. Oh, that's so nice. Oh, man. Oh, lovely. Thank you.
Well, she even made me
Appreciate
dinner
that
tonight.
so much.
She made me dinner tonight on top of it. So.
Oh,
You need
Yeah.
a back rub for sure.
thank you. Yeah, that's awesome. Okay.
You're not allowed to have fun
I am allowed to have fun.
on
I
camera.
have a back rub. Yeah, it's all good. I appreciate that.
Yeah,
David
we're
is
gonna
awesome.
break off in about 6 minutes, so you're only
Oh,
getting the short version on the recorded broadcast, but we've talked about the same things for about 2 hours.
Yes. Is my show working? My show's not working. We're on a trip.
Yeah.
I really like you guys joining us.
Yeah.
Love it being summer.
Yeah. And you have vacation time,
We enjoy our life together. We enjoy you. Is my show working? What's the way I bandwidth? That's pretty much the last 2 hours summarized in 5 minutes for all of you. Anyway, I just hope that you all are, stay safe wherever you are and do what you can to help each other and help your neighbors. And if you're ever feel upset with anyone, be the first to offer forgiveness.
That's a good attitude, yeah. Forgiveness is perhaps the
Forgive
best thing
yourself
you can do.
too.
Yeah, forgive yourself for being you.
Accept yourself for who you are, and like Mr. Rogers says, the best what loving is, or to love someone, is to accept them just the way they are, just where they are in their life, and that's
Yeah, and I'll wrap up the show.
okay.
But thank you very much.
Thank you, David.
You might as well get your suit on. I'm going to go down and
go
have a swim.
Okay.
Okay, so Sarah and I are going to get ready for a swim, and I'll be with you guys for 5 more minutes before I bow out for tonight. But this has been the full beginning of our show started half an hour before 6 o'clock, And we spent our time with Meow TV helping us tune in to 12 frames per second at 640 pixels wide. Which means, and then we're bouncing the signal through a VPN to disguise our location, because you know how trolls are. And it's almost like we were barely able to get on tonight. And that's all I can give you. And I'm going to upload this 30-minute segment tonight. But to recap, the government that I can see is overly hawkish about a war with Iran. And we have yet to deal with the reality that we're still at war with 2 other countries, or in 2 other countries, and yet they want a third. And our country is so crippled politically that we can't seem to pull off a simple, hey, why are we at war? Question mark. Period. Which we would have done had Bobby Kennedy survived. But he got a bullet in his head right after the Vietnam War was about to end. Right before the Vietnam War was about to end, we would have addressed the Vietnam War, and it finally just amassed into pulling out in 75. But Bobby Kennedy was the most vocal person at that time. And since then, we've had no one really question the activities of this country, except for shows like this. And the very fact that we've been doing a nonstop effort to stop war every single Saturday. We even opened up an anti-war show many years ago, and it's fun. We're going to try to retain the Saturday show. We gave up last Saturday because we were on the road, but once we get to our destination, we're going to have a Wi-Fi hotspot, and we'll do our regular show, 6 to 9. We may even expand it out, depending. But we're kind of in between one place and another. Yeah, Trump is a perfect puppet for them. They've got control over him. Yep, he does whatever they say because he has debt, lots of debt, and he's got dirt, lots of dirt, that's affecting his ability to do anything. So they've got him by the short hairs, so to speak. We are doing a show despite all difficulties across the world globally. Thank you. No, we're doing this. We're doing this because we can, and it barely tonight. But 12 frames per second is not a suitable broadcast ability. So I'm only going to upload these 30 minutes of broadcast time to YouTube tonight, which is the same story over and over again, repeated. Trump is pushing us into war as a diversion from the reality that we are dealing with his connections to Russia and his attempt to obstruct any investigation into him or his cadre of cronies, corrupt cronies that work for him. I'm not wearing makeup. Welcome, Brazil. No Periscope, limited broadcast. Yeah. We had only one signal tonight. Yeah, but we will be back tomorrow night, 6 to 9, hopefully, with a better signal. Yeah, we'll try to test the signals out. Even if I have to do it from a Starbucks, I'll do it. What's going on? Well, I can't even play that. I mean, there's too many things going on that I can't play. So let's not fool ourselves here. We're dealing with a very limited connection. I'm holding what is called a Samson, a GoPro mic. It's pretty cool. See this? It actually folds into itself like this. And I put it in a little case here. And then I zip it up and I say good night to everybody. Good night, everybody. Take care, everyone. We'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for coming to the show. Seriously, it's not easy watching a show with this bad quality. Well, it's a Samson GoPro. I have checked the room for everything. Yes, we've completely debugged the room. Bed bugs, telecommunication bugs. We made sure it's completely safe. We're going to go take a swim spa in the hotel here. And I'm going to sign off and zip this microphone up in this little package here. Signing off. Goodbye. Take care, everyone. We'll see you again tomorrow night. The ASMR mic pouch. Like a zipper going down. All right. Thank you guys for coming in, and be safe. Take it easy. And we'll be on the road for a few more days until we get to our destination when we get a Wi-Fi hotspot. We'll be having a decent show then. But tomorrow we're going to try to get a better improved signal. So we'll talk to you then. Take care. Bye-bye.